Alright, testing. Sounds like, looks like I'm back. So, let's get back into it. My Landor opponent still hasn't responded to me, so let's get back into the game. Alright, we want Chestnut up front. We probably then want this next. Third is going to be one of our waters. Most expendable, obviously, is the Love Disc. So let's get expending. Fourth is the Machop. Wow, the lightning is lightninging. What am I doing? I haven't even gotten my encounters yet. I'm going too fast. I think this is 207, right? Yeah, it's 207. And we want to daytime here. The Magmies are guys as well, so get on the team, David. We're gonna need you. This does have Roar. That is a little bad. Not even a problem, no, bro. Wasn't even worried. Hmm. Alright, back to standard time. Damn. Metro booming. Not great. Well, I was gonna say, well, I don't really have a fire type. Modest? Whoa, modest intimidate? I don't think you get the moves to support that, unfortunately. I mean, no, your move pool is still largely physical. I mean, you get Flame Wheel at 14. It's like literally about when I'd want this. Okay, so you're number 1. There's then the Vampy, which is you. We need our water type. How am I beating a... How do I beat the... Doof? He's berry juice. Okay, so we just had to hit a wisp. Okay, we can do that. Mine is sinful. That's really bad. There is only 3 cursed PP. I thought so. That is not Will-O-Wisp. Chestnut, I kind of need you to have... Level 23? Oh, God. Like, oh, God, Scoob. Okay, wait, how actually am I beating that thing? I have Intimidate, actually. That could be how I beat it. I have Intimidate and Charms, but I have barely any special attackers. Alright. 3 turns to Tailwind. Two turns to Tailwind. 1 turn to Tailwind. No turns to Tailwind. Okay, that went too smooth. Alright, let's think about this. We have Erica for... Alright. Not feeling the most confident in this line. Alright, Aeron, Machop, Omanite, Anorith, Onyx. I always forget what Brine does, so I have to go look that up again. Deals double damage if the target has 50% HP or less. Yikes. That's scary. Best way I can imagine beating that is with a bigger Piplup. So get Piplup to 16 is what I'm hearing. How am I beating the Anorith, bro? I'm not gonna lie, is Destiny even doing shit in this one? Not really, because you're losing to this. You're losing to this. You're letting all the bitches go up against this. You maybe beat the Anorith. I mean, I could make the dog my Anorith, my Machop answer. Don't hate it. And then you're for 3. You take this slot. $18, $24, $26, $24, $35, $23. Could possibly go wrong. How are you still up? It's only 9:30. Now, the real question is, how is this run still alive? I don't know. It should die soon, if it makes you feel better a bit about that. Okay, how do I get out of this? There's only Anorith left. It has Bug Move, Water Move, Rock Move, Flying Move. He should see a knockout with Flying Move or Bug Move. So we can't risk going into this, because if he goes for the Flying Move, I can just die. Yes, Swiss would. Well, I feel like I have to risk it. My two best options are Shroob and False Queen. False Queen can't really take that hit. I think I have to go Walk-ins into Shroob. But how is Shroob's hitting this? Not well. I think we have to risk it. We gotta risk Jay Walk-ins. Alright, went for Bug Bite. Phew. Nice. Did its job. Alright, it should now be going for Aqua Jet. But we don't really have a switch in. So I have to go this. Alright, Aqua Jet's going to do a lot. Go from 35 to 29. I only did 6. Okay, that -1 is coming in super clutch here. Down this. Okay, I should be able to take one more. Oh god. Nice. Don't even need to. Nice. We get out of there deathless. Holy shit. That was scary. Yeah, two more fights pretty much. And we're in a good spot. Okay, how do we get out of this next one? Shieldon, Kabuto, Larvitar, Magby, Nosepass. Okay, so Shieldon is going to be another Shroob lead. Kabuto, we're going to want our grass type. So let's get Alice up there. Larvitar, we probably want one of our water types. We'll go with False Queen on this one. Should be enough. We have Jay Walk-ins for the Magby, and then we'll get Destiny in here for the Nosepass. Alright, let's just edit our order. How much XP do you have? You're at 437. Alright, we're a little risky, but this looks good. Alright, let's save the game again. Okay, so we are going to Metal Claw. Alright, so basically, I could try and go for the one-shot, but it would not one-shot. And this has a move where the more damage you do to it, the more damage it does to you. So I will be going for Metal Claw twice to do a little bit of damage, and then going for Dig to get the knockout. So I'll take some chip here, unfortunately. Don't die. You know, I'm doing my best, bro. So, look, we do a decent amount of damage. He's going to go for Metal Burst now. Yeah, he does like 10. Gonna go for another Metal Claw. We got an attack boost. Okay. We went for Toxic. So because we got the attack boost and we got our additional chip that we needed into the Shieldon, this Toxic's obviously gonna hurt a little bit. We're gonna take a little bit of damage, probably like 2 HP. Yeah, and then the next should be about 4. Dig should knock out. If Dig doesn't knock out, we might just lose the entire run. So, good thing it did. Shroob did his job. And wonderfully, I might add. Alright, this should be Kabuto. It is. Against Kabuto, we're going to be going into Alice. Goes for Aqua Jet, doesn't do a lot of damage. We're going to go for a Leech Life first. And then Mega Drain. Oh, that's not supposed to come in. Okay. This has fire moves, so we're going to go into Jaywalkins. Nice. We are faster than this, that's good to know. Let's just spam Bite. Nice. Now Kabuto's back in. This should be going for... Technically could go for water or fire move. Let's hope it goes for the water one. Accelerock makes sense because it's stab. Nice, we heal up a good HP. Nose Pass comes in. We need to leave versus this. Let's go into Destiny. Goes for Attract. We get to spam iHeads. Nice, we just get a crit and just dies immediately. Larvitar comes in. It should click Protect. Hoping it clicks Protect. That's not Protect. But doesn't matter. We get through. And for the first time in a long time, if ever, I'm going into the gym leader deathless. And now I have to figure out what I'm doing into this gym leader. I mean, Jaywalkins, I mean, I don't think you did your job beautifully, so. So you get a good rest. Okay, I now need to figure out how I'm going to beat the Rock Gym Leader. So this needs to be my answer to that. This is my Gibble answer. Then it goes Corsola, who I guess is this. Oh, you have to get back on the party. My Shuckle answer is... Do I have one? Not really. With this box, I don't have a Shuckle answer, which is a little concerning. So I actually need to go get one, which is really sad, but it's fine. David Bowie, we need your assistance once more. Let's put Shroob up front. That's the wrong way. Alright, so basically... So after... Alright, so there's... Hold on. Let me run up there. So there's the guy up there. Like this little guy standing on his podium, thinks he's all cool and shit. After you beat him, you can break these rocks and you can find Pokemon in them. And I would really have loved to have gotten a Pokemon from those rocks. Those are really pretty good Pokemon compared to what I can normally get. However, because I cannot beat pretty much a lot of stuff, like one specific Mon, and like because I can't beat that one Mon, I can like lose the entire run, like my entire attempt. I need to go into the grass here, down here, and take up a new Pokemon. Now which Pokemon do we want though? I'm looking at my options. If I go daytime, I can get a Grimer Coughing. If I go nighttime, I can get a Charmander Zubat. We definitely do not want Charmander Zubat, so we want to go daytime here. Because even though we don't want Rat either, the Rat would be super bad. Geodude we take? Like, we could do something with a Geodude. And, okay, so male. Is there any gender split on the Coughings, maybe? And Grimers? No. So we're just going to have to full-on odds gamble and hope we hit. Which is not the greatest. We don't feel good about that. Like, at all. So we gotta change our daytime here. So we're gonna do a -8 hours. So you guys will see it before I do, because I don't have the game open currently. But I'm switching the time in the game to 8 hours in the past. And now it's all nice and sunny. Go inside. And honestly, honesty is the best person to sack here in the events of emergencies. And we just gotta hope we get lucky. That is not lucky. We're a little disappointed in the rat here. Yep, get out of the way. How am I beating that? I don't have a clue. I'm gonna need the Toxicate. It's the only thing I can think of. But who am I giving my Toxic TM? Hey. Alright, well. This is really bad. Do not kill my son. Jess, I will do my best, but Bubbles might have to get sacrificed to beat Shuckle. So basically, don't worry, we're like good enough on 5 out of 6 Pokemon. It's the last one that's gonna beat us. So this is gonna beat the first one. Destiny is going to beat the Lilip. Bubbles is going to beat the Gible. Alice Chains is going to somehow beat the Corsola. Don't ask me how. It's going to get it done. False Queen is kind of just here on the team. She's not really doing anything currently. And honestly, is here to die. She's literally here to switch in on their best Pokemon, die, so Destiny can come back in, clean it up. And then False Queen's kind of here as insurance. But the problem is this last guy named Shuckle. So he's a boosting move. That makes it very difficult for me to actually deal with him. And Mary Phillip here is not simple, so I can't ignore the boost. This guy is weak to it. These two can't do any damage to it. This guy is super weak to it. Same with these two. Can't do any meaningful damage. And then these three are all weak to it. So it's like, I need to somehow... The only way I can theorize getting past this Shuckle is I need to give somebody Toxic. But I do not know who I am supposed to give Toxic to. And it scares me. Because I only get one of those, I'm pretty sure. And I don't want to waste it. So I need to go look up Destiny's moveset again. If she gets anything, I'd want to keep. Level 26. So you get Iron Head. You get Rock Slide. Okay, you have Iron Head as stab. You have Dig as coverage currently. I mean, you get some pretty... Your Sun better live. I will do my best. He has a very good chance of living. He just needs to not get 1 in 24. If he gets 1 in 24, he dies, and then everyone else dies with him. So he's kind of the backbone of the team right now. Head Smash. Head Smash seems like a really good move. How do I get it? Oh my god. I can only get Head Smash if I delay you all the way to level 60? That's insane. Okay. So Iron Head is stab. Physical stab. So we want to keep that. Rock Slide is physical stab. You get that at level 35. That feels pretty solid. Evolve at 26. 34. You get access to EQ. So you currently do have room for Toxic. Okay, you do have room for it currently. Who else would have room? You could in the future. You don't. You don't. You do. But you're not gonna make sense to run it on, and you are supposed to die. So it's like one of these three. Summary. Alright, we're gonna be dropping Poison Sting. Or we're gonna be dropping Sand Attack soonish. God damn it, bro. This was extremely doable if I did not get the rat right here. If I didn't get rat right here, we had a very good chance of going with only 1 death, but this might be a 2 or more death situation now. And there is not much to be done about it. It's a little concerning. Okay, I found the line. Jay Watkins, in a surprising turn of events, is showing back up onto the team. Just stop losing, that simple. I haven't lost yet. In fact, I haven't lost a single thing yet. The problem is, I'm very likely now to lose things. Because I got a little unlucky with my encounters. Alright, I can't overlevel anything here. Alright, everyone's there. Perfect. We go to our Oranberries. We need to start giving them out. Alright. You get an Oranberry. Bubbles gets an Oran Berry. Alice gets an Oran Berry. And I think Jay Watkins needs to get an Oran Berry. And then we need to give Shroob here a Chilan Berry. And we'll give this a Pecha. Okay, so what is the line? We kill... Let's think through the line really quickly. We kill the Bonsly, Laleep comes in, Destiny kills the Laleep. Now that the Laleep is dead, the What's-His-Face is going to come in. Are we faster than the What's-His-Face? We are faster than What's-His-Face, awesome. The What's-His-Face comes in. What is his name? Gibble comes in, Bubbles deals with the Gibble. He's then going to see next strongest move, which is most likely the Craniados, which means Honesty needs to die. Rest in peace, Honesty. You're supposed to die in this fight. You'll literally be doing your job. Honesty dies. That means we get to go back into Destiny. Destiny gets the knockout. He then is going to go into one of Corsola or Shuckle. If he goes into Shuckle, we get to stay in and click Toxic. If he does not go Shuckle, we have to go Alice. Can Alice actually beat the Mon I needed to beat 1v1? With Leech Life, there's a chance. I need to look up Rock Smash moves. Rock Smash. 50% chance to lower defense. Okay, well... We're gonna get rid of the Kamikaze move. Shocking. Yes, Alice, you can do anything. I'm not sure she will be able to do it. She is the Mon I have the least faith in being able to do their job, other than the fact that I have no Pokemon that's able to do a job for Shuckle. Alright, Destiny. We need you to come in clutch here with Toxic. We gotta get rid of Headbutt. It's the only thing that makes sense. Let's look at everybody. 16 Chilanberry. 16 Oranberry. 16 Oranberry, 16 Oranberry, 16 Oranberry, 16 Pechaberry. I'm not gonna lie though, Honesty, you're probably dead here. I don't see how you get through this alive. No pressure though. I think if I got through it 1 death, I would be extremely happy. 2 deaths, I think is the expected result. 3 or more, and this has gone bad. So we're hoping for 1, and we're hoping it's the fish. 2 is like, okay, the Shuckle got out of hand. Anything more than that is a failure. So... let's, get lucky, shall we? This is probably setting up Stealth Rocks. I can't really do... the most damage I can do this is Dig. I just need to hope it to KOs. We have a berry that if he decides to explode, we can live the explosion. And that's kind of it. We're hoping he, like, just attacks me twice for no good reason. But, like, again, it's called no good reason for a reason. Because he has no, no way he ever does it. We would like a crit. Okay, there's 2 KOs. That's really good. Nice, he probably went for Boom there if I had to guess. Shroob, you did your job, like, exceptionally well. You've done exactly what I asked for you every single time. I need you to do this. You want to learn Slash. I don't think you can afford to learn Slash here, no? Never mind, you can. You can get rid of Poison Sting here. I kept thinking you were the Aeron. Alright, Lilith comes out. This is going to be looking at Grass move here. It could also randomly click the Rock move, but we get to go into Destiny pretty much for free every time here. We just need her to not get Ancient Power crit or Giga Gain crit. Went for Giga, okay. It's probably the one we wanted the least to get clicked there. 40 down to 27. That does way too much damage. This kind of blows up my entire rest of the plan. A flinch would be amazing. You went for Ancient Power. That also works. Alright, that's a berry proc. So we actually healed here. So that's pretty okay for us. We're happy enough with this result. We get the knockout here into Lilith. Destiny goes up to level 17. Wow, Destiny, you're so slow. You have 17 speed. Okay, this is now the Gibble. Alright, well. This is very... Alright, Bubbles, it's your turn. We're expecting Earth Power here, but a Flamethrower would be really nice for no reason. There's the Earth Power. Crit is really bad. Alright. He held through. He held the line. Did his job. Nice. We click Aurora Beam. This is guaranteed to hit. This thing is 4 times weak to it. If I clicked another move, I can not only miss because he has an ability that can dodge, but I also probably just don't kill. So we get to level up here. We get to level up here, and now... That's actually... Is it a good or bad level up for us? Let me think. Because the Sand is going to do 3 now. So that's actually a good level up, because now we get the heal from the our healing berry. Alright, there's Cranidos. Now, I could throw away Bubbles for no reason here. Oh, we are slower. I would genuinely be throwing him away. Alright, well. 2 options here. Is there 2 options here? There's really just one. It's called Sack Honesty. And hope this thing chokes and clicks. This healing is really bad. Because this healed, this means that he is going to go for Head Smash and not another move, which means, yeah, this thing is super dead. And now we end up in a weird position where this Cranidos can kind of, I think, 2-hit KO my entire team. And I don't know if I have a punish. Music's bopping, though. Do I think Destiny can take 2 hits? Not really, unfortunately. I think Destiny is F-U-C-K-E-D. Like, Destiny is getting bitched by this. This is probably doing, let's see, the rocks are going to do 2 HP. So we're going to go down to 32. I would need these to do 16 or less. And I don't think they do 16 or less. So I have a couple outs here. How am I getting out of this? Destiny is probably still our most important team member, so we can't throw her out. Everyone else is slower. But I think Jay Watkins, and Jay Watkins just dies. Jay Watkins would only be coming in to then leave immediately. Alice, we need to beat... It has to be Shrew. Okay, I think the line is, we are going to go into Jay Watkins. We are going to intimidate it, so we're going to lower its attacking stat. Then go back into Shrew on the rock move. And then we need Shrew to 2-hit KO it, which is going to be a little scary, especially if my team is correct and I don't have anything faster than it. Like, very concerning. Especially, oh, also because I don't have the healing berry on it, because I put it on Jay Watkins. Because I don't really have a good answer why it's on him. But it is. We get our free switch. We lower this thing's attack. We now need to immediately leave into Shrew. Alright. It should be head smash. It is. 42. Down to 26. 42 minus 26 is equal to 16 damage. That is really bad. We are dead to 2 of these. So someone else is going to have to die here to get out of this one. Well, Shroob could save himself with a crit, because this should never kill on his own. Yeah, it did 16. We're at 26. If I sacked Jay Watkins, we'd have a chance. Do I have anything faster than this? We should check that first. Summary. This is slower. This is slower. This is slower. This is slower. This is the only thing faster, and it's dead. And this is slower. Okay. So our entire team is slower than this Cranidos. If... I think Jay Watkins has to die here. So I am wasting... So this is a bit of a waste of that Oranberry on him instead of Shroob here. I think I just had to bank that Shroob was going to get the kill like I needed him to. Because now I'm in a position where I would have been able to... So if I had the healing berry on him, I would have taken, what, 16 damage? I would have gone down to 10. I would have gone back up to 20, and I would have lived the next hit. So instead, I'm now in a position where I need to... Someone needs to die. And I think it needs to, unfortunately, be Jay Watkins. Because Alice I still need to beat Corsolo. Destiny I still need to beat in the back. This is probably how I'm going to kill the guy in the first place. Well, how much are you at? You took how much from Rough Skin? Hold on. We need to do math here. We need to find Sandshrew. Sandshrew, Rough Skin. Rough Skin does an eighth of your total HP. How much HP do we think you're at? You're probably at like 50. We'll say you're about 50 HP. You're about 50 HP. 50 times 1/8 is 0.125. 0.125 is equal to 6 HP. So you're down to 6 Pokemon rounds down. So you're at about 42 HP. Is our reasonable assumption here. I can bring you down another 6 HP to 36. 36 seems like a much more reasonable kill range. If I went for a second sack, which I don't hate the idea of, but I I have 2 options. Okay, I either let Destiny take... Okay. We are sacking Jay Watkins. It's just who am I going into afterwards? I think it needs to be Shroob, because Shroob is more expendable in the fact that Destiny would get crit, and I still need Destiny for this fight, while Shroob is technically done after this fight, and it is very likely to get the knockout. So unfortunately, Jay Watkins needs to die. For the sins of no one. Thankfully, I don't proc that Oranberry. If I procced Oranberry in, you went for Crunch? Oh no. That's so bad. I just wasted a healing item for no reason. Well, now he's -2. And we took 16. Okay, wait, I have to do... How do I reverse math here? If we took 16, then... How much are you taking originally? Fuck me, dude. I'm good enough at math. Surely. Like, times 1.3? Is that how that works? No, surely not. So 10 times 0.67 is equal to 6.7 times a 1.3. That is not how that works. Shit. Okay. I mean, it doesn't matter. Jaywalkins, you still need to die here. Unfortunately. You still need to die. It doesn't matter. I could have, like, maybe trolled and gone into Shrew, but then that makes the entire endgame a lot harder. Let's see how much Shrew takes, actually. Maybe I could have afforded to troll and gone Shrew. I don't like that you're going for Crunch. Okay. Need this to kill. Shrew, what are we doing? Alright, well... I can't afford to preserve anyone else. Oh my god, the legend. I wish you just killed on your own. I didn't need you to get bailed out, dude. But he lives on 1. Corsola comes out. The problem is, I think Shroob needs to die here. I don't think I can afford to mess around and try and save this. I think Shroob needs to die so I can get Allison for free. I don't see another way. And even after all that, it still comes down to Destiny getting lucky. Oh, God. Okay, I think we're speed tying. So maybe he trolls and doesn't go for the prio move for whatever reason. And we win the tie. And he went for it. Yeah, see, I didn't think I could preserve to save it because I didn't want to... Yeah, any crit too. However, you know, you got rough skin chip. You did your job, Shroob. You kept us in the run. Alright, now I had the 3 deaths. Would I call these 3 deaths a failure? Technically. My encounters were pretty shit, so it kind of just had to happen, but... I think we go Rock Smash first, try and get the defense drop. Come on. Yes! That's what that's perfect, that's perfect. He goes for recover there, awesome. More health. Alright, the sand's gonna hurt a little bit. This hand's gonna hurt a lot. I'm probably gonna take 3 HP. Yeah, take 3 from this. Spam Leech Life. He's gonna go for Excel Rock. Let's see, 42 down to 29. That does way too much damage. I think I lose. I think we're fucked. Okay, wait, no, that heals a lot. And we still have Barry in the back. No. As long as you don't get crit like twice in a row, I think we're through. He would need to crit this one. And I think he went for the healing move. Or light screen. One of the two. Okay, he went for the healing move. Okay, we are in a weird spot. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I can either fish for another 50% and basically guarantee that I beat this 1v1. But if I don't get the 50%, then I'm in a really bad spot. So I think I just want to spam the healing move. You went for a light screen. Perfect. You can also do some trolling like that and set up that special defense. No one's attacking your special defense here, so we're in a good spot. Okay, he probably healed here? It's the only thing I can assume. Okay. There's recover. Okay, because I'm basically full HP, I can afford to go for the rock move, or for the whatever this is called again, rock smash. Defense drop. Perfect. All right. I think he heals here. Yeah, he heals here. And we should be good to just spam leech life. Okay, this was good. Someone told me about this line, and I like it a lot. Ooh, that does so much damage still, but -2 defense. It still does 0 damage, bro. Oh my god. Okay, he's healing again. Dude, I'm gonna get PP stalled. Wait, I'm actually gonna lose this 1v1. That's his light screen. Maybe he trolls and goes for another light screen? I don't know. I only have 9 of these left. Okay. I might have to go for another rock smash at some point. Oh, what a crit. Good job, Alice. Nice. And you're basically full HP. You're good insurance. Alright, however, the actual problem of the actual problem has showed up. The thing I was like, I can't beat this at all. It's bedtime, sir. It's only 10 o'clock. Why are you both like, it's bedtime? Alright, Destiny. You gotta clutch up. Like, really badly. You gotta clutch up. Wait. Oh my god, wait. I hate the Pokemon. I don't know if that's good or bad. I really need to hope. Okay, Destiny, you might end up dying here because he's not going for Curse. But... oh, fuck me. I don't know what's the call here. I'm not... that's Mr. Destiny. Okay. Let me think. Ironhead is probably going to do like 30-something%. Okay, hold on. If we Ironhead first, we're probably going to do like 30 to 40%. We get a flinch chance, and then I'd be going for Toxic. Where if I went for Toxic first, I would then, my damage probably goes down to 20 to 30. Oh, fuck me, bro. I also have Rock Throw. Well, no, I have Ironhead. Why would I go for Rock Throw? I have Ironhead and it has flinch chance. Can I afford to flinch once? Let me see. If I go for the flinch and I get it, I basically win the game. But the problem is if I don't get it. I think I need the Toxic first, because Ironhead will probably go to what damage? Not high. Probably go to like 25 to 30, if I had to guess. If I'm guessing 30 to 40. Okay. Am I confident the rest of my team can beat this Shuckle, though? If I don't get this Toxic / additional damage on it. I'm not sure I am. So I'd need to... I'm also scared I'm just dead to this thing. How much % am I at? Like, if this ever goes for the attacking move on me, like, Destiny's dead. I can't do anything about it. She's just... he's gone. He's goodbye. Like, there's nothing to be done. I think if I'm playing to my outs, I need to go for one flinch. Destiny's dead. Destiny is so dead. You're so gone. You need some outrageous luck to get out of this one. You need a crit. You either need to crit this turn. You need to get a 1 in 24. Or we need 3 30% chances, which is like also really bad odds. It's like what? 0.3 times 0.3 times 0.3. So you either need to get a 1 out of 24, which I don't know the point decimals of that, or you need to get a 2.7% chance, and then you need to get a divided by 24 times 100. Okay, so you either need to get a 4% chance right now, or you need to get a 2.7% chance later. All right, you didn't get the 4. Okay. He's giving me chances. He's giving me chances. If we're going in for the 1 in 24, he's giving me a chance to get this 1 in 24. I need to get like 3 flinches. All right, that's 1. Not giving up yet, bro. Shut up. Come on. 1 more flinch. Rest in peace. You did your damnness. He crit you back. Oh. There's no justice in the world. Oh, dude, that's so annoying. This could have literally been a 2 death. This could have been 1 death. I could have had 1 death to beat this fight, dude. Instead, now I'm down to 4. Probably even 5 if Bubbles doesn't clutch up here. Actually, does it even make sense for it to be Bubbles here? Not even. Oh my god, man. Who do I have to go? Because he's at +2 defense. But he's also going to have the +1 boost in the sand. I think the +2 defense is going to mean his physical attacks aren't going to be doing that much. So Absorb is probably strongest move. But I don't know. Let me think. How many curses did he get? Did he only get the 1 curse? He might have only gotten the 1 curse. I think he only got the 1. If he only got the 1, I think this is the play. I think Bubbles needs to clutch up. And clutch up he does. You get through. We lose 4 in the process. And it's a big 4 to lose, but... That's a rough one. Alright, how could I have improved that? I could have won that fight cleaner had I given Shroob here than Oranberry and not the Chilamberry and just accept that he's gonna die. But alright, we need to replace the team. into the... Oh, we haven't even named it dead yet because we hadn't had deads until now. Alright. Shroob. Destiny. Jay Walkins. And last, but least, Honesty. I appreciate you all for your efforts to get us this gym badge. But it is your time. We now need to fix the team. We need to rebuild. And we're going to start off by replacing Jay Watkins with Chestnut. I'm really happy with that Jay Watkins name. I don't even know where I came up with that from. But you know what? We're rocking with it. We got Bowie. We got a nice little Firewater Grass. Let's get our bug in here. Let's get Johnny. Or John New York. NY. Whatever. And let's get Noel. I don't know why your name's Noel. It's just, I'm staring at N. Alright, let's go heal. Did I not reset the time? I didn't. I'm still 8 hours ahead. That's very funny. Let's set this back to 0. Attach the process. Process name. Resume. Attach selected process. Close. You're a mobster. Look. It's a team sport. Destiny knew the risk. Hi, Reg. Alright, we are not going to troll. We are not going to run straight into the double battle. It's late, you should sleep. It's only 10:30. I feel like you guys have a very work perspective of time. I'm probably not going to sleep for another 2 hours. Especially, I don't have to be into work until 9. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to sleep for another 2 hours. I had to think on that one for a second. Alright, Candyman. Some berry juice, Rage Candy Bar. My bad. My bad, Candyman. Alright, let me go. That's not where I sell the candy. This is where I sell the candy. That's the buy button. Hello? Where's the candy? There it is. Well, I'm PTing, so that's why. Alright, we get the honey. We get the soda pops. We get the lemonades. Rude. I mean, look, I don't know what to tell you, man. You just wrong. You're in the wrong profession. I keep going here. I'm trying to sell candy, bro. Why I keep going to the PC? We ain't moved online yet, bro. Candyman ain't moved his business to the web. How many decimal places is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6 decimal places. I went too far. Whoops. Alright. We now need to... How much rare candies are we at? We're 259. Let's move our repels up here. Is it not this button? Oh, it's that button. Okay, so how many rare candies are we at? We're at 259, so we need to get back up to as close to 999 as possible. 359, 459, 559, 659, 759, 859, 959, 969, 979, 989, 999. Perfect. That actually worked out so well. Holy. I need to go get this Everstone real quick. Where is it? Oh, I guess I can get an encounter here actually. So hold on. We should lock in real quick. Pokedex, locations, Triple Life City. Triple Life City. All right. Don't look at me fucking Grimer and coughing. I don't want to see you guys after the disappointment you two were. If I go nighttime, I get cats. If I go daytime, I get psychics. Do I have a psychic in my party already? Who do I have already? I could have swore I had multiple cats. Alright, we do not want cats. So we gotta go back to daytime. So we're gonna go -8 hours, attach to process name, scroll down, designate, attach selected, it's daytime. Get that little daytime jingle. This guy's gonna let us through. Thanks, buddy. This is gonna give me the item I want. Alright, we got him on. Perfect. David Bowie's actually gonna get demolished by this. Hold up. Let's just chuck. Okay, I'm glad. Okay, we are a little scared. Never mind. Never punished. Spoink. What to name Spoink? The little bouncing pig with the jewel on his head. Fun fact that this little bouncing pig, if he ever stops bouncing, he dies. Poor fate for such a jolly fellow. For such an otherwise jolly fellow, is better said. Jump around's a little mean and sensitive to him. Cinderella. That's Sitter. N-D-E-R-E-L-L-A. You're gonna be real disappointed when you see what the thing evolves into. Do I hate getting the Spoink here? Yeah, a little bit. I would have rathered something better, but we will live with it. Alright, anyways, where is our Everstone? I'm gonna give this to David Bowie. Alright, David Bowie. When do you evolve? When did my notes say to evolve you? My notes don't say when to evolve you. My notes are trolling. Awesome. I love trolling myself. We now need to go find Skitty. Skitty. When are you evolving? Level 25. Alright, time to write that down. How did I not write down Skitty, bro? This thing is like the most important thing in like half my runs. Skitty. Delay. Level 25. Alright. Let's tap back into the game. Let's find our rare candies. Start using them. 14, 15. What is this? Double slap? We'll get rid of present. 16, 17, 18. Copycat. Yes, we want copycat. We're gonna get rid of quick attack. 19, 20, 21, 22. Do not learn assist. 23, 24, 25. Yes, learn hyper voice. Get rid of double slap. Alright, we're gonna go. Now take this item. Give it to Noelle. $14, $15, $16. Fury swipes, I mean, sure. 17, 18. No, let's get Chestnut up there as well while we're at it. Yes, let's learn Rock Slide over Rock Throw. Air Lace. Yeah, we'll take it over Double Slap. Get rid of Mega Drain here. Leech Life, that's a big upgrade. Get rid of Growl. Let's go back to our Pokemon. Take its item. Let's just confirm. It's been a while since I've had a Sentret on the team. Sentret. Slam at 19. Yeah, I'm making the right choice. Sucker Punch is +2 prio. They just made Sucker Punch Dark Extreme Speed? That's kind of nuts. Is it worth delaying you to level 25 then for Dark type Sucker Punch? I feel like Knockoff is good enough already. And you're going to be fast enough. No, I don't need it. Executive decision. And we learn Slam over Fury Swipes. Nice. Where's our Moonstone? We're gonna use this on Skitty. Alright, we're just gonna do this fight, and then we are going to call it. Probably. Let's see. Let's see. Numel, Stunky, Eggs, Coughing. Numel, Stunky, Eggs, Coughing. Alright, the Numel. Oh, it sucks that we lost both our ground types, man. That's really bad by me. Okay. Who is not going to show up? You are not showing up. You are not showing up. And you are not showing up. When the hell does the rat level up? Forgot I even had him on the team. Level 20. Do you get anything good past 20? You get Crunch at 22. Double Edge at 30. Ooh. Double Edge is 140 base. Holy smokes. That's crazy. Crunch 22. Slash. Wait, this thing is kind of dog if you don't delay. What the hell? Why'd they make this thing terrible? I mean, I get why, because it's broken otherwise, but jeez, bro. Give him a chance. This might be... I think I have to evolve Slug here. Level 24. That's really early to be getting him in the party. I think I need to, though. Run kind of depends on it. Nuzleaf. The problem with Nuzleaf here, man, is he doesn't beat any of Numel, Stunky. I lied, he beat Eggs, but he's gonna just get boomed on by the Eggs. I guess you get to show up. If you're faster than Eggs, you get to kill Eggs, but... Cinderella, when do you evolve? $25. Okay, that's actually semi-reasonable. And they buffed your attack to plus 30. That's kind of nuts, low-key. They buffed your attack too. What the hell? They made this thing like actually like being able to hold its own. It's kind of neat. You get Zen at 26. Is there anything worth delaying for on you? Shadow Ball or Sphere Psychic? Do you get these on the big form? Shadow Ball or Sphere Psychic? You get them at level 60. It's a big difference. Your physical attack, like, not being terrible is, like, the most surprising thing of this. You're timid, though. Isn't timid minus attack? Yeah, it is. Thick fat. Okay, you have really good special attack. What are your moves right now? You have Psybeam, Body Slam, Magic Coat. Back to the moves like moves that damage status. Excuse me? What is Magic, brother? I know it... What? Bro, this move's terrible. Okay, we're gonna get rid of that. What is Snore? An attack that can be used only if it's asleep. %30 chance to flinch, fails if the user is not asleep. Okay, we got a lot of moves to get rid of on you then. But I think you get the displeasure of showing up on the team. Okay. Oh, Grimer, how I'd have wished I had you earlier. I do not remember if these guys ever give you anything. This is Wi-Fi. This is this guy losing to the Mons. Mime Jr. Kind of wish I got Mime Jr. Man, that thing would have been so good. Ekans is kind of hype. Alright, last fight of the night. We're not going to troll this time. We have a good enough box to get through. Let's see what we can do. Nice. Thank God, dude. Thank God. Okay, I think I just need to kill this. Nice. Oh, I didn't know you had Fire Punch. Okay, I gotta leave. Bubbles, get in there. troll by going into this? I don't even know what this runs. This could technically own me. I'm gonna just switch around. Let Munchlax get this kill. Munchlax, you can get this kill, right? Munchlax, why are you walled? The fashion case, hell yeah. But probably calling it there. Nice little quick restream. If YouTube wasn't dumb, I would just kept streaming the entire time. But YouTube is, so oh well. I'm gonna call it there. Get some dinner. Appreciate y'all for watching me play the video game. As always, have a good rest of your night. Peace. Enjoy the music.